Hello and welcome to What Matters. I'm your host and today we'll be talking about matter. What's the matter, Jill?
I don't know what matter is.
Well, Jill, matter is anything that has mass and takes up space. An example of matter is a chair, a table, a rock, a sock, and even a shoe. Matter is everywhere. Matter is even made out of smaller things called atoms.
What are atoms?
Atoms are the smallest particle of pure substance.
How small are they?
Well, atoms are really small. Smaller than you can even see.
Smaller than a teddy bear?
Yes, smaller than a teddy bear.
Smaller than a grain of sand?
Still smaller. Atoms are the smallest particle that can be broken up. It can be broken.
Okay, let's watch.
Help! I spilled substances all over the tables and I don't know how to tell them apart.
Sally was in the science lab when she dropped baking soda and sugar. She doesn't know how to tell them apart. So, you can see physical properties, but do you need to test to find chemical?
A substance looks like. There are also observations you can make on the substance using your senses. Examples include the texture, color, and the physical state. Chemical properties is the ability of a substance to change into a completely new substance. Examples include flammability, the ability to rust, and the ability to turn into a completely new substance. Now let's see how to distinguish the two substances from each other. Jill knows that one beaker contained baking soda and one beaker contained sugar. We need to do tests that each of the substances react differently to in order to tell them apart.
Doesn't baking soda fizz up when vinegar is poured on it?
Yes, it does. While baking soda reacts to vinegar by fizzing up, sugar shows little to no change when interacting with it. That could be how to tell them apart.
And now for some TV.
Hey, Oxy, what's wrong?
My dad keeps telling me that I need to be in a crystalline career so that I will have a solid future. But I really want to be in a band.
Aw, that stinks. Being in a band would be really cool.
Yeah, we could be an amorphous, a kind of structure where we don't have a specific pattern or shape, unlike crystalline, where all the atoms are in a set pattern.
Hey, we could start a band. It'll be me, you, and my sister Jen.
Are you crazy? My dad will never let me do that.
Don't worry about it. I'll help you explain your reasoning to your dad. You'll see.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, daughter. Hey, Hydro. How is school? Working hard to become part of a crystalline structure?
Yeah, about that.
You are still planning to be a part of a crystalline structure, right?
Well, I want to be in a band. Yeah, I really want to be in an amorphous band, like rubber and cornstarch.
Well, I guess if it means that much to you.
Oh, thank you, Dad.
Honestly, I think that you would make a great band member. I was just worried about your future.
Don't worry about me, Dad. I'll make you proud.
And so Oxy, Hydro, and his sister Jen became part of a band. Can you guess what their name was? It was water, because 2 hydrogen atoms plus 1 oxygen atom makes H2O, also known as water. The band never broke up. They were too cohesive. And they lived happily ever after. The end.
And now to the baseball channel.
Hello, folks, and welcome to the National Elements Baseball. On the orange team, the elements are hydrogen, oxygen, iron, copper, chlorine, boron, neon, tin, nitrogen, and mercury. And on the blue team, there is carbon, zinc, calcium, nickel, sodium, helium, krypton, lead, gold, and sulfur. It looks like hydrogen is up to bat. Oh my folks, it looks like hydrogen has hit the ball so far. Sodium and calcium are running to catch the ball. They are so close. It looks like sodium and calcium have formed a new compound called table salts. A compound is when 2 atoms are chemically combined.
There were 2 hydrogen twins. They were tricksters. There was 1 oxygen molecule named Mark.
The 2 hydrogen molecules asked Mark to come over to play video games. They played a new game called Super Mario Molecules 2. They had fun and sat in his gaming chair.
The 2 hydrogen molecules were planning on tricking Mark.
Wasn't that an exciting story? Now let's tune in and watch a story about two best friends who study for a science quiz.
Tomorrow I have a science quiz and I don't know anything about thermal energy, temperature, or 3 states of matter. Hello? Do you want to come over?
Hey! Hi! Thanks for having me over. I feel like we should make a study for the science quiz. I heard it's going to be hard.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do it in a fun way.
Okay.
3 states of matter. Let's go take a look at some water. Let's go!
Is a video of water. Once water freezes, it turns into ice.
Learning in science class, there's 3 states of matter: a solid, liquid, and gas. Let's go look at.
Did you know that phase and state is not affected by temperature?
Oh, really?
The coldness of a room and the hotness of a room. Both do not affect phase change.
Thermal energy is the total amount of energy in a substance.
I'm gonna place an ice cube in my hand.
Energy,
Transferred from my hands to the ice cube, thus making the ice
a liquid.